The main story tonight, and I'm saving it for last, but the main story tonight, you're not gonna want to miss because it involves doxing, gay ops, accusations, swatting, hitmen. In fact, Aiden actually ended up debating a swatter, debate bro style, and winning. He won the debate against the swatter and convinced the swatter not to fuck with them via a debate. Like this is a story that like Nick was briefing me on it last night. He told me, and keep in mind, usually I cover all the Spurky shit, right? But Nick's been following this all week, and he told me, he's like, Augie, you gotta get Aiden on, you gotta go over this, because holy shit, this is just levels of insanity that we haven't really seen before. And even as I'm doing this right now, the commentator in question is, he's mad. He's upset. In fact, I have some tweets right here that I'll go ahead and pull up and reveal to the stream as well as you, Bowblax. Let me show you this right now. Take a look at this right here. So Alfie is the name of the person we're gonna be going over later.
What a stupid ass name, by the way. Fucking Alfie. It's like if I named my channel Joshy. Like what?
Joshy. Alfie is now blackmailing my friends, saying that if I go live with the info I have gathered, they will be doxxed. I don't know what to do. Should I take legal action? Then he says, I'm not going to be blackmailed. I'm releasing everything, and if he decides to retaliate with doxing, I'm fully prepared to take legal action against him. This is not a threat to Alfie, it's a promise. I will see you on RFC tonight. So the stakes are already being raised as we speak right now. I mean, this guy is in full panic mode, threatening people on Discord with doxes, threatening people that have nothing to do with me or Aiden, other than that they're tangentially related to the story, I assume. But like, me and Aiden are going to be talking about this, but Alfie's threatening other people. Like, this is the level of pussy and bitch made that he's at right now. So just total scumbag. And he's it's not like he's, you know, just now threatening to go low, like he hasn't gone low before. He's already gone low, okay? So he's threatening to do things that he's already been doing. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Welcome, Aiden. So you've had a busy week.
Yeah, more like a busy like last 2 days, because that's when it fucking like shit really hit the fan. You want me to give you a rundown or?
No, I have a thread from Nick here. I'll go ahead and actually let's just do the rundown first.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I know this dude named Alfie. Met him like a year ago. He was the Right Opinions editor. That's how I knew him. So I think I got in contact with him. Maybe it was, I'm pretty sure like I was in a group chat with him like about editing shit.
Right.
And that's how we met. I became like friends with him. At some point while I was friends with him, he got hooked to like drugs. He claims that the reason he got hooked to drugs is because of Britbong.
Do you have the twit long? Because apparently I remember this guy because I made fun of him like last like spring or something, like almost over a year ago now. But he made some sort of twit longer about how Britbong got him hooked on drugs, and maybe commentary
it's on Nick's
Aids
account.
has it. It's on Nick's
Look
account?
at his new tweet. Yeah, he tweeted it, I think, he tweeted a few hours ago, I'm pretty sure. But I saw it on his account.
We gotta show this shit right
Or no,
here.
it might have been yesterday, actually, because I was on the call with him and he was looking for it and we got it. There it is.
No, no, no. Okay, hold on.
I think I remember this.
Britbong in the state of my channel. During the last few months, you may have noticed the lack of content on my channel and my absence from social media at the time. In this
we
Google
didn't
Doc,
notice because no one fucking watches you.
Nobody
True?
cares. I will try to explain everything as best as I can. Nearly 5 months ago, I put out a video discussing H3H3, which was all in all a well-received video, but that's not really why I'm bringing this up. Due to my comments about Britbong and the stuff that I talked about regarding him, I started receiving harassment from him and some others. Me and my friends were targeted, and a streamable link was sent to my Discord server that contained God knows what. And me being the idiot I was, still am, I went forward in making a video discussing Britbong's history of degenerate behavior. The video never came out due to several reasons, the main reason being the harassment I was receiving on a daily basis. Not only did I put myself in danger, but I put my friends and family in danger, all because I was too cocky to back down. Now, remember this, chat, remember that line, because it's going to be important later. Not only did I put myself in danger, but I put friends and family in danger, all because I was too cocky. Just remember that.
Yeah.
This resulted in photos of my home address being sent to me, and I couldn't really handle the stress of it anymore. Because of this and more personal reasons that I won't be going into, I turned to drug abuse. For 3 months now, all I have been doing is going out, drinking, smoking, and snorting various substances. I feel like I've been letting everyone down, and I'm genuinely sorry for all of that. This all started because I was too cocky to know when to back down, and I've ruined my friendships and personal life because of it. I want to stop, and I really am trying, but after several incidents this week, it's only only gotten worse. I'm going to upload a new video tomorrow between 8 and 10 p.m. because I feel that I have been absent from YouTube for far too long. I am also trying to get clean, but it may take a while, and that's something I've had to come to terms with. Thanks so much for reading. If you made it all the way through in the video tomorrow. Now, chat, raise your hand if you remember me reading this like a year ago. I distinctly remember covering this.
I remember, yeah.
Well, boy, is there an update to this story.
Something I wanted to add, he turned this like addiction that he developed into like basically a personality trait, if that makes sense. Any opportunity he could get to like send a picture of when he was doing drugs, he would do it. Post it. He would send it into people's DMs knowing they were worried about him. He's one of those people. If anybody's had to deal with somebody like that, it's all about the fucking attention for him. But yeah, after this, I guess it was just a downward spiral. I'm pretty sure he was on drugs before this.
Before we get into what happened recently, it's important to note he is threatening to dox you and other people if you talk about this. Even?
Yes. Yeah, and he actually did. If you consider posting a phone number doxing, then he already kind of has.
I heard, yeah, he doxed you as well as like 3 other people. I don't know if I want to name them to give them any shit, but yeah, I know of at least 4 people that he's like posted their phone numbers from.
Yeah, he did that, and it wasn't just phone numbers. He posted 2 people's addresses. And he had his friend start emailing colleges in relation to another friend of mine, who I'm not gonna name. He had his friend inspect Element DMs of a friend of mine saying like racist shit, and he had him like email it to every college in the country of England, or every major college in the country of England. Yeah.
Jesus.
This guy's like a fucking power freak. No morals whatsoever.
Yeah. And he couldn't get my address because I'm pretty good about, making sure I'm not, or none of my family's on white pages or whatever. So it's pretty hard to get my address, but he couldn't get mine, but he went to this Swatter, I guess, who multiple people in the community apparently know. I hadn't heard of this guy till yesterday.
I didn't know there was a known Swatter. Yeah, people are telling me they're like, oh, he contacted the known Swatter. I'm like, the known Swatter? Like, wait, what? This is something.
Like Swatter casually killing the community?
So this is just something we have to deal with now. Awesome, cool. Love hearing that. Yeah,
he messaged it and he asked the guy to get my address or do his thing and like try and find my address. Alfie's aware that I don't live alone. I live with my family. So this wouldn't just be my address. This would be, the address of those that live with me being sent to a Swatter, presumably with the intention of getting me fucking swatted. And he's dead to me. I really don't fucking care what happens to this kid. I don't care what I leak about him. I don't care.
And you said this guy was totally perfectly normal before all of this like drugs and degeneracy happened. Like he's just become a complete shell of his former self, basically, right?
I don't want to say that. I don't actually want to say that because he uses this as a crutch. The drugs do not excuse his like behavior, because I've met plenty of addicts, plenty of people who are hooked on shit that don't behave like this. Like I knew him kind of before this. We would talk occasionally, but we weren't talking as much until after he got addicted. Because eventually everybody kind of turned their back on him for good reason. I was personally worried that this person was going to die. He knew about that worry and would exploit it. He would like send pictures of fucking him holding drugs or whatever, and I was actually worried this person would die. So I had multiple long talks with them. I got him to get this app where he would like log his like hours for how long he was clean. He would convince me that he was going clean repeatedly, and then that was just a total lie. Within this time period, got arrested multiple times, made life a living hell for his neighbors. His mom got kicked out of his house and started stealing money from people in the community. He would take out like, hey, I need to borrow this, I'll pay you back. They'd give it to him, and then he'd block them.
Okay, so how do we want to cover this? Because I know Nick was briefing it on me last night or something, but I guess take us through like the chronological order here.
So I stopped talking to Alfie, or I actually stopped talking to John, which was, how long ago was that? Like a month or 2 ago? I stopped talking to Alfie probably 3 months ago. I might have DM'd him like once after that, but I kind of convinced myself, okay, this person is like a lost cause. And it's hard to say that, but it's just the truth. So I, moved on with my shit. I would hear about Alfie from like mutuals, but that was kind of that. Eventually, and I'm saying this now because it's going to come out in the recording that I'm going to show you, this was a big point of the drama, so I feel like I need to say it. These are completely allegations. Alfie said that they were real, the allegations against him, but he's now gone back on his word, so I'll leave it at that. I don't really care, but basically Alfie decided to volunteer at a like youth treatment facility for mentally ill people or whatever, and he as an employee there, he had sex with a client. That's unethical for a patient there, I guess. That's unethical for like a variety of reasons, but I didn't like go public with this. I didn't.
So he worked at a mental health institution?
He was a volunteer, I guess. Yeah, but the reason I'm telling you that, not to expose him, I'm telling you that because it gives context to the scenario.
Okay, so he was a volunteer. So the craziest guy in the world was a volunteer at a mental health institution, and then he had sex with one of the mentally ill girls.
She was 14. I think he was either 17 or 18. In England, you're considered an adult. I forgot when you're considered an adult in England. I'm not saying this like a pedophilia thing. It's just unethical because it's the position that he was in.
Yeah. That and the age gap's kind of big. But.
So typically, I mean, I defend 3-year age gap. But if he was 18, that's one thing. But also, even if he was 17 and had sex with a 14-year-old, right? Under a normal, like totally normal context, I could like excuse that maybe. I think I have in the past, so I'd have to be consistent on that. But at the same time, it's like, this is like a mentally ill woman.
He admitted to...
I don't know how mentally ill, but I feel like that makes it like worse than like a normal situation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that changes it a little bit, right? For the worse.
I was still concerned about his well-being at that time, and I wanted to DM him to make sure he was staying clean. My friends told me, no, like, you know what he did. You have to... And I'm like, I'm not like, with all the allegations and shit, like we've seen in this community, I don't like buy into that stuff. So I just outright messaged him like, yo, did this happen? And he said, I have no excuse for that. And then didn't continue. Okay. So, I mean, now 2 months later, he's saying that the 14-year-old actually raped him. So I don't know about that. I'm not like...
No.
Yeah, that's what he told me. That's what he told me, I think 2 days ago it was, or a day ago.
The 14-year-old raped him. But yet, when you confronted him about it initially, he was like, there's no excuse for this.
Yeah. So he goes to a swatter and he says to the swatter, hey, this dude privately in my DMs or whatever is like going at me for my own rape or whatever, not telling the swatter like any of the context, the point where he told me I have no excuses and changed his story. In my DMs, he's saying, I revisited it and realized my trauma led me to block out certain details, which is why I said that to you at that time. I'm like, okay.
What I'm gathering is that this swatter, he might be a swatter, but he's the ethical swatter. Because the swatter was told, swat this guy because he's going after me for my rape story. The swatter then doxes you, contacts you. You debate the swatter. You challenge the swatter to a debate.
I show him everything.
And I win the debate. And then the swatter leaves you alone.
Yeah, he deletes all my information. He leaves me alone. And that's where we settled.
So this is unbelievable. Like, this really is like insanity on like, there's so many levels. Holy fuck.
I recorded it for 15 minutes before my, I guess, hard drive filled up and stopped recording midway through. But yeah, and the swatter also,
speaking of which,
the same swatter's been targeting Cami. You know Cami?
Yeah.
Because he's been calling Cami a pedophile and like a child toucher, and he's like, the swatter's like, why do you talk to him? Why do you associate with him? Why do you?
I'm like, swatter, I bully bullies.
No, it's nobody. I doubt it's anybody you know. His name's Esky or something. I don't fucking...
I was just making a joke because I believe police called
sounds familiar.
Yeah, but he was like calling Cam a pedophile and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this was like all debunked. I have the recording. It was pretty funny.
Well, let's throw it on. Let's listen.
Okay, sure. So it cuts out after like 15 minutes randomly because of my hard drive. But I'll tell you what happened after that, and you could take my word for it or not. The only things I censored are when the swatter's like, yeah, I sent a letter to so-and-so college because I don't want to leak what college is going. Yeah. And if anybody needs context for anything, I'll just like pause it and explain.
I hope you know I wasn't actually going to do anything. I agreed that I'd get in a call with you and talk to you.
He already leaked my number. He already did something.
I just want to talk to you because there's a few things you've been doing wrong, Brody. There's a few things, and I'm here to be like, like you got like the devil in your head and the angel in your head.
Well, what specifically have I said that you have a problem with?
My buddy, Alfie, he's going through a hard time. We're kind of scared that he's going to, kill himself. End his life.
Yeah, I've been down this route. You want to see it? I'll show you. I used to be friends with this fucker as well, right? I talked him through his shit, right, when he had his addiction. I genuinely wanted the best for him, right? I was making him log his, like, how far he was clean. Look,
why are you bringing up this rape shit?
Why am I bringing up this rape shit? I didn't bring it up, by the way.
Because it never happened.
What do you mean it never happened? I have his confession in my fucking DMs.
The girl raped him.
That is not what he told me, and that is not what he told anybody else. Unless he's completely changed his story after the fact. I don't know, like, what do you want me to tell you? If we search up in my DMs...
I don't know enough about that situation to comment on it, so we'll move on from there. I don't know enough about that situation. I was just told you called him a rapist. That was one of the DMs I got.
I have absolutely no excuse for that. That's what Alfie said.
Fair enough.
So, I mean...
I don't know enough to talk to you about that.
This is insane, man.
You talk to Sam Hart.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, later on, he's gonna realize that me and Nicholas Diorio are two different people.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm fucking on my words. Sorry, I'm really stoned right now. You hang around with...
Smartest Swatter ever.
What's his name again? Cam I? Yeah.
I don't hang around with Cam I think I've called him. I'm in calls with that guy maybe like twice every like 2 weeks. I don't like... This isn't a friend of mine. I talk to hundreds of people on here. Like, this isn't somebody that like I actively associate with.
He's a child predator, though.
How so?
He messaged a 15-year-old girl at the age of 18.
Under no actual, like, legally accepted definition would that be predatory. Unless
I'm not gonna sit here by legal definitions because that's gay as shit. That is the dumbest shit.
So what are we going? So you're like the judge and the fucking jury? Like, what are we going off of?
No, where I'm from, Brody.
Hate when British people do this.
You get your fucking face pummeled in, okay?
Wait, you think he...
That's what happened.
You think he touched a kid?
No, I know what happened. I know what happened. He messaged a kid.
So why are we talking about touching kids? That's not the same thing at all. Wait, you think sending flirtatious messages on Discord is the same thing as touching a kid?
I think it's worse.
Wait, you think it's worse?
What?
Yeah, bro, because you can tell the Discord niggas are the ones that are like truly the fucked up ones in their head. You have to go outside to like rape someone, so they have like the defense of like at least they go outside. Discord niggas don't go outside.
Why did your friend confess to sending child porn on my messages?
Oh, he's not my friend. What? He's not my friend. He's just some like he's like Mr. Toxic.
Rapists touch grass. Like,
this is the most insane audio I think I've ever heard in my entire life. This is like if you went back in history to debate Hitler out of white genocide. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Like, at least Hitler went outside. He wasn't on Discord all day.
Yeah, at least he went outside. Just to give some context really quick, after he released my number, he gave it to one of his friends, and his friend was like in my DMs, like, not my DMs, my text messages. I had to block him saying, I'm the guy that's known for sending child porn to people. I'm like, okay, blocked.
Cool.
And
I'm like, you're the guy that's known for that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now you're just the guy that does it, the guy that's known to do that. Cool.
Yeah, I'm known for it.
Awesome.
I got your number. I just sent it to him. Was like, yo, if you want to call Aiden Projects, here's his number.
So you're gonna complain about pedophilia, but you decided to take me, a minor. You decided to take my number and send it to somebody who, by their own admission, sends child porn to people.
He doesn't. He's just an edgelord. He says he does.
Okay. Well, I just like. I don't know. I find that a little bit odd. I don't really know what you want me to tell you. This isn't like, I mean, if you consider him a predator, that's great. We could throw him in the Esky jail, but like
I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge. As you said before, I'm not. Like all I'm making sure here is that he doesn't harm any children. That's what I care about. That's why
he's not
the ethical Swatter.
This is a fucking...
He goes to a college with what has 14 to 16-year-olds in.
He doesn't go to college, actually. So somebody sent me, I was like, your friend said, I know he goes to...
Whoa.
Yeah, so I checked with him. That's not even the fucking school he goes to.
The what?
Is it not?
No. Like, I don't know where you guys are pulling your info from. I don't know where, like, I mean, even the...
I was just a guess. We messaged every college in
so
I don't really think that makes a big difference. Like if it isn't the one, like we literally messaged every college in a 2-rate. We messaged every big uni in the country. We didn't even slander him. We just sent them the evidence, told him what he did, because it's not acceptable. Like you can pull off the.
Let me get
you
this
can
straight.
pull off the. You can pull off the point that he's 15. I mean, she's 15. He's 18. And that's not like terrible, but he's still a fucking adult, and that's still fucking weird. I wouldn't even touch a fucking
wait. Okay. So I would agree if there was like sexual contact involved, but when we have an underdeveloped 18-year-old,
what about the cami cock?
Who just so happened? What do you mean? What about the cami cock? It's sexual fucking DMs. Did you not watch Destiny's stream? He debunked the whole fucking thing.
No, I don't watch Destiny's stream.
Okay. Well, he literally made everybody like putting out these allegations. He made them look like a fucking idiot. Like, I'm sorry that your definition of predator like varies from the commonly accepted one.
I just think anyone who's weird is a fucking weirdo.
You don't think you're weird?
Amazing.
You sent my number to a guy who's in my messages admitting to sending child porn. Is that not weird to you?
I didn't tell him to do
By your own logic, I'm now obliged to get your number. By your own logic.
I can't believe you did this, man.
You got me, bro. You got me, shit.
It's like,
but nah, that's not.
I mean, I don't know what
The
you.
difference is.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even.
I don't claim to be on a high moral ground. I don't sit there and say I'm Mr. Perfect. You know, I sit there and say, hey, I'm a pretty shitty human, but like at least I have like the basic morals of like this is right, this is wrong. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I made that clear. I even told you.
You did. You leaked my number. You leaked, knowing I'm a public figure. You leaked my number.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
Wait,
you get like 8K a video, Brody. What the fuck is that gonna do?
I'm actively spoken about in fucking 8 threads on Kiwi Farms. These people actively dig through my tweets. No, what's?
You just said he's actively spoken about on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, they're looking for my fucking number. Is like, I don't know what you.
That means you're a lolcow, Brody.
Okay, that's great. I mean,
He's
like, what would you
sitting
be?
Spoken about on Kiwi Farms. That's not a good sign. No, I'm just saying, bro. It's not a good sign, bro. I wouldn't.
They speak about plenty of people on there. I don't.
Do they?
Yeah,
well,
a lot of. Oh, by the way, I didn't want to do this. He said this was the only way to. This is the only way to delete my, or he would delete my shit.
This is fucked up.
Where is it?
That's a lock emoji.
How would I quote tweet it? Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, they're looking for my fucking number. Is like, I don't know what you.
That means you're a lolcow, Brody.
Okay, that's great. I mean, like,
Brody?
what would you be?
No one still talks about how Shive released an entire fucking Google Drive about a month ago. But anyway,
I don't like Elucid at all. I'm not gonna sit here.
Yeah, I know.
course.
I'm just saying, bro.
Elucid
I'm not
story.
here to tell you that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I just think
You are
need to
doing
lay
it.
off
That's the problem.
I just want you to lay off Alfie, Brody. That's all I'm asking.
What do you mean I
lay
need to,
off?
What am I doing to him? Like, genuinely explain.
You're bringing up shit, bro.
To the
You're
part where I
bringing
get
up
him.
shit,
Wait,
saying this,
what am
saying that.
So when he goes onto when he goes onto his public commentary account and posts his own mother's fucking
His
docs.
account was private. His account was private.
If it was private, how the fuck would I see it and quote tweet
It had the
it?
lock emoji.
How would I quote tweet it?
I saw your tweet. It had the lock emoji.
You can't. It had a lock emoji after the fact, but I.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough,
I
fair
can't
enough.
quote tweet it.
I'm not a Twitter user,
So-
Brody.
so-
I don't know.
So it's actually kind of like stupid on Alfie's part to think, okay, I'm gonna tweet out my mother's docs to an account where I know I have a large commentary
But his
following.
mom's abusive.
But if it,
His mom's abusive.
okay, there, I know a bit more about this situation. Everybody in his life is apparently abusive. I'm probably abusive if you ask him. This guy people will offer him help and he will completely fuck them over. I'm not.
He was gonna come.
You don't
Can I just
understand.
say,
No,
he
hold
was
on.
gonna come stay on my couch
Nice
about
mic.
a month ago because his parents kicked him out when he was underage.
Yeah, he's
what
a-
is literally child abuse. You can't kick out a child when they're underage. What the fuck are they gonna do?
He was like
It's
a
literally
month away
child
from his
abuse.
18th birthday, I think.
He's 18 now, I think, but he originally got kicked out when he was 17, I think, 16.
Yeah, what do you understand 17 in the UK?
I love this in my ear.
Handle your own affairs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but your parents can't just like throw you out and be like, get a life.
It's like I'm getting
17,
tased while
that's
listening to
when you
this.
can do it.
Aiden, do you know how
You're
to use
still
like
classified as a
computers,
child.
or
What?
How did you even make the audio that bad? Like, what the fuck
This is his
happened?
mic. This is literally
Oh,
his
that's
mic.
it. Oh,
I
this
feel like
is
I'm getting like
Swatter.
tased while I'm listening to this. I'm just sitting here like,
Dude, he's
No, that-
swatting my ears.
He's using at the end or where it cuts out. He says he was using a fucking Turtle Beach headset or whatever. I don't know.
At 17,
God.
and if your parents go and abandon you, that's child
I know
abuse.
they
You
can't. Well, no, in America, I know like if I was like doing shit and my parents like filed to have me kicked out, like it would be completely fine. I
Yeah,
don't-
because you're American.
Yeah, so if there's a problem, you can file a police report. I don't really like the problem here is right.
I just think
No, you like there's I don't to be honest, like I've known Alfie for over a year now. This was somebody I considered a friend, somebody I put a lot of time into trying to help, and it was obviously all for fucking nothing. This person is a waste of space.
then why don't you just fucking grow up? Okay, like hear me out, okay? I'm not.
the
I don't know
Swatter
a lot
tells
about
me to
Alfie,
grow up.
okay? I'm literally a friend of the friend who's here to help. That's it. I'm literally a friend of a friend who's here to help.
Wait, you think you're helping?
But-
I haven't spoken about Alfie. I
Let me
made one.
speak,
I made
let me
one.
speak.
Wait, hold on.
I
made
think
one tweet.
you niggas should just shut up and let him live his life.
Shut up.
Because
Do you think
you're
I'm
playing
talking
with
about
a-
this guy?
You're
Bruh.
playing with a life.
Are you?
Well, yeah,
Wait.
you are. You're indirectly like tweeting shit about him, doing this. What is basically
Wait.
creating a hate mob where he's gonna get shit on.
Creating a hate. So let's look at my Twitter, right? I want you to look at my Twitter. Even though there were accounts that like tweeted about him that got 200 likes. Let's go back into my tweets, past all my Minecraft shit and memes. Let's go see all these Alfie tweets.
I didn't even know who
Alright,
Alfie
we're back.
was
How
until
many days
today,
now
so that's
there's
how
no
much you're
tweets about
talking
Alfie?
about him, Aiden.
I think there's
And
one quote tweet. This is
attention
the
to your
only
Twitter.
thing I've tweeted about Alfie. This moron just doxed his own mom. He's completely lost it. That's a quote tweet from a public tweet that was on my fucking timeline. What is the problem with this? It's obviously not somebody's personal life if that shit is coming up on my
Man, John
timeline.
got kicked out of
There
this
were
community,
accounts
and
that
now
tweeted
nobody
about
knows how
this
to run
that
audio.
got, like,
That's the problem here.
hundreds
you know?
of likes,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
But instead, you decide to go after
This
me
is a
because...
funny.
Oh, no, this
Wait,
isn't...
wait.
Fuck, I have to re-screen share. That's why it sounds like that.
Are you kidding me?
Join. That was it. I thought that was his mic. No, hold on, join. All right, tell me how it sounds now. There were accounts that tweeted
Oh
about
my
this.
God.
That got, like,
Oh my God, Aiden,
hundreds
you're
of likes,
retarded.
right?
God, you
Aiden tried to go after me.
Really, dude?
Brain damage.
Wait, wasn't on.
Yeah, this is why you shouldn't have stopped being friends with John
How old were you?
Swan.
You know I'm 12 in that, right?
Why?
Yo, you did not look. How do you get your hair dyed? Don't you have to be like?
Sorry, I have to go back a little bit.
Whoa, what's going on in this audio?
He sends me a picture he got off Google Images, and he's like, to try and pivot, and he's like, you don't look 12 in that. Not somebody's personal life if that shit is coming up on my timeline. There were accounts that tweeted about this that got like hundreds of likes, right? But instead, you decide to go after me
This
because
is a funny photo. Wait, wasn't on sending.
he's trying to change the subject because I got him.
How old were you?
You know I'm 12 in that, right?
Yo, you did not look 12. How do you get your hair dyed? Don't you have to be like 14 for that?
There's no
What?
limit to
This
dyeing hair. This guy sounds like
Oh,
a fucking
bleaching.
PETA. I don't even think there's a limit to that.
Like,
You
you're
let a baby
shit-talking
get their hair
now.
bleached, bro? That baby dead. Okay, so what I don't get, okay? Why was I told to fuck with you then?
Because
I don't know.
Because
That's what I don't get.
because no, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because I made your mom jokes in this guy's DMs to fuck with him and piss him off. I was like, because he doxed my friend, right? So I started messaging him your mom jokes. I can show you all the DMs, right? And he's like, oh, watch out, make another one of those jokes and see what happens. And I'm like, your mom takes up the ass or some shit, like as a joke, right? So if to say that like to
What the
leak my
fuck?
number over a fucking your mom joke in DMs is like insane.
Your mom.
It's actually
This is
insane.
such an insane call.
I don't know like.
Wait, you're about to hear
where
the Nick
logic
Diorio
is coming
part.
from here. I don't know where. Okay, so I could get my number changed. I could, whatever. This isn't like something that I'm tripping over. The thing that I'm upset about here is that like the level of disrespect. This was somebody that I like put so much effort into being there for and helping.
For real.
To make when everybody else fucking left him and I was told to stop talking to him, I secretly went behind their back and spoke to him anyways to make sure he was getting clean. He completely lied to me about getting clean, stole money from my friends, doxed my friends, and at this point, if like everybody around him is saying, okay, he's fucking crazy, all the old people that knew him, even like people unrelated to me, are saying, yeah, this guy is fucking insane. Maybe do you think it might be like there might be some chance that he's actually insane? That
Oh no, I'm literally here admitting he has mental health issues. He's not good in the head.
So you're
that's
enabling
why
him?
I'm saying
Enabling him?
No, that's why I'm saying stop pushing the rod. Like this is like if you go to like the middle of a jungle and you find like a fucking huge ass tiger and the tiger's being chill at first, but then you just start like peddling fucking rocks at it.
So we can go back and reread the tweet.
I'm not
again.
saying you. I'm gonna be real. I thought you made the tweet Nicholas Diorio. I don't really know the difference between you guys.
That's a
All
whole.
I know
That's
is-
a whole different fucking person.
I got sent a bunch
So
of
you
tweets.
let me get this straight. You leaked my number because of what somebody else tweeted.
No, that was Calvin that leaked your number. That was Calvin Vale that leaked your number.
Leafy, haha, hilarious. I don't like.
No, that's what he calls himself. He's like a little fucking loser.
I don't like. I don't know. It's just it's all retarded. I don't like. I really was not in the mood for this.
Wait, he
I
doxed
don't-
you?
Now that I'm here, I'm gonna be
got
real
you
because I
confused
don't
with
like the
Nick
bullshit. Now that I'm here, I'm
Yeah,
trying
got
to...
me-
It's a different name.
No,
What?
Leafy did. Leafy doxed him.
Yeah, Leafy doxed me. No, that's his friend's name. Apparently, people also know the friend. The friend goes by Calvin, and he also is like a known doxer in the community.
What
in
the
like
fuck?
the community. His friend Calvin is
Who are
the
these
one that
known doxers in the community?
I don't know,
Why do we?
Doctor. What?
I didn't know there was any known.
What
I only
community? Not
there's only
my
one
community.
known doxer that I know about. Okay, I didn't know that there was like multiple of them. that they, like,
apparently people
reproduce.
know him. Like I spoke to Bunk yesterday, and Bunk's like, "Oh yeah, that Esky person. I know that person. Like I know that guy." I'm like, "You do?"
This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
Yeah, but apparently they just.
starting to kind of realize how pointless
This is his
I thought
mic.
that you did some evil shit to Alfie. Now I'm hearing you're a fucking side character. Like, I don't know. He's pissed at you. I don't really know what to say now.
So I'm gonna be completely upfront. Let me show you why he's pissed in there. I'm gonna show you exactly.
Oh no, I've seen the DMs. He put it in the group. He put the DMs in the group. I'm looking at them.
He probably didn't put the full thing in there. I highly doubt that he did. He's not very good with being truthful. Maybe he was this time, so you could correct me if I'm wrong. I said, why the fuck are you doxing people, you mong? That's after in a group chat that I'm in, he posted someone's fucking address. He goes, lol. I said, it's not funny, bro. It's sad. Don't care. You're all sad. I'm free. I said, I know you don't. You'll care when you're in ill health from chronic drug use and no formal education or career path laid out. Also, in addition to that, you've burned almost every decent bridge you have, even your parents. Ali goes, I still don't care. I said, you're fucked, lol. He goes, you have no right to comment on my relationship with my parents. So let me get this straight. I have no right to comment on his relationship with his parents. This is 5 minutes after he doxed somebody. But me saying this is what's too far. This is too fucking far.
Who did he doxed?
Cam.
I won't say he doxed Cam.
What do you call it when you post somebody's fucking address?
Well, he didn't post their address.
He posted it in a group chat with like 10 people. Yes, that's doxing.
Oh, did he? Did he post it in a group chat with some people?
This guy,
This guy is so stupid, bro.
He doxed me and he didn't even know why he doxed me, this person.
He told me, he was like, yo, don't let anyone know that this is happening, and then he's posting it in a group chat with like 10 fucking people. What a fucking retard, bro. Listen, I'm not here to like sit here and like threaten you. Like I only wanted to get you in the call. That's why I was starting off heavy.
Okay.
I just wanted to kind of understand the situation. I want to understand what you're going through. I want to know the full situation, but I also just want you to like chill it, bro. Just ignore him. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Wait, that's where the call cuts out, but that's like what I got.
Yeah, I mean, you made one quote tweet of him doxing his own mom just to say, lol, what the fuck, this guy's insane, and that's it. Like,
maybe the call ends differently, but it sounds like he's not getting off your ass. He's only gonna get off your ass if you stop talking about Alfie, which obviously you're continuing to do. Right?
Yeah, the debate went on for 20 more minutes. At that point, he went silent, and he just agreed to send me, like, the DMs that Alfie sent him so I could have proof that Alfie was the one that ordered it.
And so he hasn't been on your ass since?
Nope, deleted all of my info. I said to him, well, the agreement was, if I talked to him, you delete all my info, all my friends' info, he'd leave us all alone and never talk about us again. He kept his word, and I told him that if he didn't, I would take legal action. I mean, that's that. I was told today, this person is no longer on Alfie's side. Alfie's gone solo. And I was told that if I got on this stream, or if I went live at all, Alfie would start doxing people.
Not even just you, just people, including you, but also other people.
Yeah.
That have nothing to do with these live streams.
So if Alfie doxes me over this, I mean, like, I don't want to be that guy, but, like, I think it would be completely within my right to, like, take some form of legal action. I mean, like, what the fuck can I do? But
well, he's threatening you. Now, doxing in and of itself isn't illegal, but, I mean...
If you can prove malicious intent, which I can because I have him in the Swatter's DMs trying to get me swatted, if you can prove that there's malicious intent with leaking the info, then can it literally... Isn't that illegal?
Does this guy, like, still live with his parents or something? Like, where is he... What does he even do? Does he live in some crack house? Like,
he sleeps on people's couches.
Okay. What a miserable sack of shit this guy is. Wow.
If he hadn't gone this far, I wasn't even gonna make it public. It's just like, you know, I'm in a position right now where I kind of don't know what to do.
Well, Nick's tweet on him, everybody thinks this is fucking hilarious. Nick's tweet on him has like over 1,000 likes. Like, this is like genuinely like a lolcow story. That's what it's like turned into, right? There's so much in it. The drug use, the fact that he claimed he did it because of Britbong, him sending like swatters to attack you, known swatters in the community that are contacting every fucking school in England, you debating the swatter out of swatting you. He raped or allegedly raped like some mentally ill 14-year-old girl in a mental institution that he was a volunteer for. Like, what the fuck is this? This story like has it all. Like, this is, like, absolutely nuts.
Look at that. This was when I was in his DMs.
Is this kid British, by the way?
Yeah. So after he, like, did all the doxing and shit, I was trying to, like, say to him, like, I genuinely was your friend. Like, this is fucked. And he was saying, like, you weren't my friends or whatever. I don't care. And he says, at the end of the day, you're nothing but randoms online to me. Always have been. I said, if we were randoms online, you wouldn't post your mother's details and try and constantly throw a pity party for yourself. If we didn't matter, log off. Don't post your mom's shit, my shit, or anyone else's. And he responds with, and I'll just move to another community, rinse them of their money, then find another one. So this guy's a fucking human parasite. I'm gonna check the English obituaries every day, and the day I find him, I'll be happy. Fuck him, and fuck the mom that gave birth to him. And yeah, he's a piece of shit.
RFC After Hours is a live trending issues and entertainment broadcast with co-host Bowblax, broadcasted every weekday, Monday through Friday, starting at 6:30 p.m. Central. The show is for entertainment purposes only. All chat messages and donations read are the words of the original messenger, and certain viewpoints expressed do not reflect that of myself or Bowblax.